Before the video starts, I just want to let everyone know that the next game I'm covering is rated M for mature audiences only. If you are under 13 or happen to be homophobic, get out of here. You can't watch. Everyone else, enjoy the show.
Fuckhead! Yo, help me out here. Where's this death metal dude? Bad answer. It's game time.
So you decided to send No More Heroes, huh? Look, I get it. The third game's coming out next month and you want to capitalize on that. That's fine and all, but after you failed so hard with the Wonderful 101, you want to touch No More Heroes? Pfft, get out of town.
So I'm at the register, then I realized I got no money. I was seriously broke. Why? Because I met this smoking hot chick last night at the deathmatch bar.
No, you were broke because you own an actual lightsaber and a custom anime-ass looking motorcycle, Travis.
That alone is no reason to be broke. Travis could have easily had a little money left over before spending it on that drink. Also, that's not a lightsaber. It's a beam katana. There is a difference.
Also, narration.
So what? It's a tool used to tell a little information about the world and the main character to the player. Or what? Would you rather the game just throw you into the world with no clues what to do or where to go? Hey man, not every game is Dark Souls.
What do you say, bro? Join me. Let's see how far we can take this. And for you there holding the controller right now, just press the A button.
Breaking the fourth wall.
Breaking the fourth wall is not a sin. Why? Because people like it when a game does that. Heck, it's practically what Suda51 is known for. Not just for No More Heroes, but also for his other games like Killer 7 and Lollipop Chainsaw. You're sinning something people like, douchebag. To be fair, this isn't anything new. He did the same thing to Conker's Bad Fur Day, Doki Doki Literature Club, and Undertale. 3 games that are known and cherished for breaking the fourth wall. That doesn't make it any less egregious.
Yo, help me out here. Where's this death metal dude? Bad answer.
God damn, dude. I know you're a literal paid assassin, but you get paid to kill the other assassins, not their henchmen. That dude was just scared probably 3 weeks from retirement.
Except the henchmen are supposed to protect their master at any cost. So it's not like Travis can, or will, ask them to get out of his way.
Cool, well, I feel dirty now.
Well, everybody, I've confirmed Charrii's age. He's less than 17, because that's how old you need to be to stomach this game.
The name Holy Sword is now yours.
You're joking, right? I don't care about titles or power. I just want to be #1.
Well, being #1 is a title. The title of #1.
What Travis means by #1 is that he wants to be the best assassin. That's not really a title in the general sense. Granted, he does get 2 titles in the sequel, but that's then. This is now.
You are not gonna get rid of all that blood with brooms, my guys.
Yes, but they are gonna push it all to one spot and make it easier to collect.
Anytime, anywhere. Number 11 could be right around the corner. Ready to put a knife in your eye.
So what you're telling me is that I gotta continue fighting. There's no way out of this. You set me up, bitch.
What did you think was gonna happen, you dumbass? Oh yeah, I'll kill some people, get some cash, hopefully some pussy, become #1, and live happily ever after without anyone else ever wanting to be #1 after me.
To be fair, the #1 assassin would have to be pretty skilled to be the best, so most folks would probably be too intimidated to face off against him.
Ugh.
Sinning this line. That's worth these many sins.
What's it going to be, cowboy?
Put me in, coach.
All right, please transfer 150,000 LB dollars.
What? 150,000 LBs?
Your entry fee, my overhead costs. Don't tell me that you were not expecting so many zeros on that price, or that I am ripping you off or some shit.
Wait, I don't understand at all how the association works. Why the f do I have to pay you to risk my life? And on top of that, what is the purpose of the association anyway? Why is there an association that keeps track of assassins that kill other assassins? Why is there a leaderboard? There's not really a product for you to sell to an audience, at least that I could tell. Like, I guess the assassins are the product, but also the consumer? Doesn't that make this a pyramid scheme?
First of all, most of the money is used to set up the fights, while the rest goes to the assassins that Travis kills. That way they can have one final moment of happiness, as shown by the fight against Dr. Peace.
It has always been my dream to perform in a stadium such as this. A gentleman from the association told me I could have any stage I wanted today. How could I refuse such a kind offer?
Courtesy of me and my entry fee, no doubt.
My ex-wife called me the other day, and I met my daughter for the first time in 10 years. We dined at a fancy restaurant, one of those that are impossible to get a reservation for. And then afterwards, karaoke.
Who got you the reservation?
The association took care of it, of course.
Fuck. My entry fee.
Secondly, I know for a fact that you've played this game, meaning you know that this whole association is, spoiler alert, a scam made by Sylvia so that Travis can get revenge on Gene for killing his parents. With this in mind, literally every single question you asked doesn't matter.
Have an elite staff in the thousands.
Okay, and what do they do? So far, I've only ever seen them clean up the messes from the massacres. You need thousands of people to do that? From what I can see, there are only 10 assassins that matter. And even then, how do you rank the assassins anyway? We were ranked 11 after Travis killed Helter Skelter, but why was Helter Skelter ranked 11? Who was ranked 12? Based off what? Kill count?
1. The thousands of people behind the scenes likely deal with other things like messaging the other assassins, setting up the arenas, filming the fights so the world can watch, the list goes on. 2. It's never stated in-game, but Sylvia likely ranked them based on their capabilities as assassins, what they can do, and how well they kill their target. I know this is just a theory, don't you dare say it, audience, but it's still a plausible answer.
You are supposed to do your job. You've been hired to kill someone, so just do it and quit your whining.
I haven't been hired for shit if I have to pay an entrance fee to do my job. It's not an investment, I'm paying you to let me do this.
As I said earlier, Sylvia needs the funds to set up the fights. Without that, there's no fight. No fight, no job. No job, no moolah.
Travis!
Is that Bishop, the dude from the video store? Why is he bringing me the Spalteiga? Don't you have work?
Bishop is Travis's best friend, and best friends help each other. Besides, the video store doesn't seem to get many customers other than Travis.
Is that the Gmail logo?
No.
Also, I love that in this game where I have to compete to be the best assassin in Santa Destroy, I have to collect coconuts in order to do that. If there's one thing I love in video games, it's doing chores.
Hey man, Travis needs money, and as long as he gets it, it doesn't matter what job he does.
Riddle me this. How is my beam katana capable of slicing a dude's head off, but when I hit a baseball, it acts like a bat?
The beam katanas work like this. They weaken the target through multiple hits until they die. Travis only hits one baseball one time. How do I know this? Just play the game.
Suddenly Revolver Ocelot.
I didn't do this in the last video due to it only being my second video, but since this is video 3 and how many there were in the previous videos, I think it's safe for me to finally say this. Charriii makes a video game reference that isn't a sin in the game cliche.
Ah, yes, No More Heroes. The game where you go around killing other assassins with your anime lightsaber and mow the lawn.
Charriii sins the same thing twice cliche. Yes, 2 cliches in a row.
I will now avenge my father!
Something tells me you watch too many samurai movies, little girl.
You're one to talk, Mr. Otaku. Otaku.
Did you forget that you were still on the mic for a second there? Whatever, I'm gonna be charitable and ignore that to point out that Travis only fights like a samurai. He doesn't talk like a samurai.
What are you waiting for? Finish me!
Finish you.
Don't look at me like that! Don't!
I think there's been some kind of misunderstanding. I never fought your father.
Who?
You,
What?
you killed him!
Who gives a shit about that?
You sick...
Why does that matter?
It matters because Shinobu was triggered by Travis's beam katana. Even if Travis was going to kill her, which he doesn't, by the way. He just wants to clear the air before doing so.
Whoa, whoa. Calm down a little. Jacobs was my mentor. I'd never kill him.
Where the hell is all this coming from? You knew her father? Was Shinobu told that someone with a beam katana killed her father? You're sort of dropping us into this conversation with no context at all.
Shinobu likely saw her father be murdered by someone with a beam katana, similar to how Travis saw his parents be murdered by someone. Also, Travis didn't know her father personally. He only watched his training videos and learned from them, which is literally explained during your little wine fest.
I watched Master Jacobs' teachings on video over and over till the fucking tape wore out. We've never met in person.
Then he wasn't your mentor, you jackass. I don't watch Jazz's animation tutorials and call him my mentor. That still doesn't explain how you know who Shinobu's father is. As far as you know, her name's just Shinobu.
Okay guys, I swear I wrote the previous sim before hearing this one. Anyways, Travis may not have met him, but he still learned how to fight from him. And if you learn to fight from someone, whether directly or indirectly, they're technically your mentor.
This business, there's no such thing as mercy.
Kill when you can kill. That's bullshit. All I want to do is fight someone better than me.
But then you would die. Also, what the hell is your motivation? I thought you wanted to be number one, not fight people stronger than you. Once you're number one, that means there is no one stronger than you.
In order to be the best, you have to fight the best. That's practically the rule of life. And to be mean shows just how dumb you really are.
Travis touchdown, assassin, coconut collector, landscaper, and garbage man.
Charriii sins the same thing a third time, cliche.
Destroy town! Destroy team!
This is where it gets good. Good night.
Destroy!
That was quite a move.
How am I not already dead? I just got electrocuted, thrust into the air by a ground shockwave, and then shot by lasers, twice.
This is a similar case to you questioning Mario's durability in your Mario Odyssey video. Video game characters are allowed to be a lot tougher than regular humans because it's a fictional world. If No More Heroes tried to be as realistic as possible, Travis would have died to the first bullet that hit him. And where would the fun in that be?
Travis touchdown, assassin, coconut collector, landscaper, garbage man, and gas attendant.
Really? 4 times? If Charriii wasting 4 sins on the same damn topic thinking he's so funny for doing so isn't proof enough that this is a great game, I don't know what is.
Well, you could have jumped out of the way instead of screaming like an idiot.
Pretty sure that was done for a gag, so screw logic.
Also, how are you not dead?
Charriii sins the same thing twice, cliche.
Do you like killing?
Live for it.
Yeah, sure seemed like it when you didn't kill Shinobu.
That was a glimpse of Travis's softer side. He may love violence, but there are people that he won't kill. Specifically women. Heck, Manga Comment actually did an analysis of Travis's character as part of one video expressing his hate for another character. He says everything I would while going into much greater detail, so I'll leave a link to his video in the description if you want to watch.
Nice trap.
I'm convinced that Travis cannot die.
Charriii sins the same thing a third time, cliche.
Travis touchdown, assassin, coconut collector, landscaper, garbage man, gas attendant, and minesweeper. And also graffiti scrubber.
You just can't get enough of the same shit, can you? Well, allow me to show you the results of that.
Which, by the way, I don't think scrubbing graffiti with a broom alone is going to do anything.
Obviously, the broom is coated in soap. Seriously, you do have a brain, right?
The name is Travis Touchdown. Thank you all for coming tonight. I hope you enjoyed the show.
I would also like to thank you for coming this evening. As a result, Travis Touchdown is now ranked 4th place.
And the show will go on. I hope to see you all again soon. And have a good night.
Who are they talking to? Okay, well, I guess seeing so many people be brutally murdered would turn anyone insane.
I said this before, and I will say it again. These fights are supposedly being televised to the world. That's who they're talking to.
Good morning, Mr. Touchdown. Are you on the throne again?
Please wire us the money now.
I love that the higher up the ranks I get, the less professionally they treat me. Like, dude, you realize I'm becoming the best assassin in the country, right? You realize I'm making you money, right? I feel like at least some respect is in order.
Or it could just be that they said the same thing so many times that they've grown sick of it, which I'm surprised has never happened to you.
Travis Touchdown, assassin, coconut collector, landscaper, garbage man, gas attendant, minesweeper, graffiti scribber, and cat whisperer.
Oh boy. DT, can I please have your pistol? What will you be shooting? My skull. If that's the case, I'm not gonna let you shoot my gun. I'll do it for you.
Wait, where the hell did he come from? The overhead compartment? How did he fit himself and his weapon in there?
You'd be surprised where people can fit if they really try.
Where did all of these dudes come from? This is the same bus!
Now you're sending enemy spawn-ins? A gameplay mechanic that has existed for decades? What next? You're gonna send enemies for having health bars?
Master! I'm coming, Master! Do not interfere! Don't do anything stupid! But I have nothing left to teach you and for the top! Remember, once
Oh no, that guy. I think he might have been the guy at the Thunder Ryu building. Was that Thunder Ryu himself? You never have to go there, and we never really learned anything about him to form a connection, so I don't really care.
That's a sin on you then, because it's apparent you're dead inside. Anyways, Travis did canonically go there to train under Thunder Ryu and formed a connection with him. Besides, if you want to have an easier time with the game's rising difficulty, you need to go there, unless you want to challenge yourself, in which case just play the game on bitter mode, or you're stupid. And given how this video is gone, in your case, I'm pretty sure it's the latter.
Idiots. All men are.
That's sexist.
That's characterization.
Also, that cannon is comically and impractically large.
Charriii points out things on the screen cliche. Ooh, 3-in-1 video.
Travis Touchdown, assassin, coconut collector, landscaper, garbage man, gas attendant, minesweeper, graffiti scrubber, cat whisperer, and pest control.
Okay, DT, for real this time. Give me the gun. You missed the first time. That was intentional. I'm not gonna let you kill yourself. I said give it here. No!
And Daredevil. Why am I getting paid for this one again?
It's the grand prize.
And for the record, I am Sylvia's mother.
Mother?
Yes, you heard me. And there's no such thing as an association, or whatever you think exists.
You're joking, right? Do you know how many people I've killed?
She is a professional con artist.
You mean a fraud? Are you telling me this was all just bullshit?
She set everything up. Would you mind telling me how far this all went?
I'm now second in rank.
So, just one more to go.
So, you even know the rules of this fake association?
Sylvia's mother knows about this because Sylvia's done this sort of thing before. That's the implication, at least.
Also, for a professional con artist, she does seem pretty, professional. She has all these people working for her, and it's not like the people we killed weren't in on it. They believe there was an association too. If you start a club and people put money toward the club and people work for the club and the people this club pays agree that there's a club, you can't just say there's not a club.
The scam wasn't that the association was fake, it was that all of this was an official game. It wasn't. There was no ranking system, no televised fights, nothing. It was all just Travis killing better assassins to become good enough to kill Jean. That's all explained at the very end.
Travis, can you hear me? It's Sylvia. I never thought you'd make it this far. But I am sorry. I cannot see you anymore. I want to fly to your side right now. I want to be in your arms. I want to be with you. I want to share my life with you, no matter the cost. Meeting you, I felt truly alive for the first time. I mean that. But feelings and reality are two different things. Life is not that simple, yes? Now, be honest. Did you really think I would let you do me if you hit number one? You really are an idiot, aren't you, Travis? Come back to reality. I mean, look at yourself. You are a dopey otaku assassin. The bottom of the barrel. No woman would be caught dead with you unless she was a desperate bitch. Where in the world could you find a woman who could fall in love with someone like you? Well, one is right here. It was fun, Travis. I love you.
Do you? Because I'm getting, like, hardcore mixed signals from you. Also, why would you? Aside from that one kiss, we haven't really spent time together. And even that didn't make much sense.
1. Sylvia does love him, but she can't because she's already married to his brother Henry. 2. People fall in love for a variety of reasons. Maybe she found him attractive, maybe she liked the way he fought, maybe she liked his personality. We don't know. And in the grand scheme of things, that's not important.
Remember, son, engraved into your memory is the night when everything changed. I fell to my feet right before my son's eyes. Do you not remember this?
In my deepest memories, I hear someone calling. I remember. It was a hot summer day. There was someone standing behind my father and mother. That person killed my parents. The face, I can't make it out. Who are you?
Remember,
Who are you?
try harder.
I think I can see it. Almost.
Do you recognize the face?
Now I remember everything.
Well done, son. She was the girl you loved.
What the hell is happening? I know this is a parody of how ridiculous anime stories are or whatever, but where did any of this come from? Context would have been nice, thank you.
You know, the second I saw this video, I just knew for a fact that you would attempt to sin this scene. But I didn't expect you to answer yourself. As you said, this is a parody of how ridiculous anime is. They leave out the context on purpose. Heck, the game itself makes fun of this with fast-forwarded exposition.
Also, what was the point of Darkstar saying he was Travis's dad and then asking to remember his parents' killer? You think he wouldn't remember what his actual dad looked like too?
Sylvia likely paid him to say that to Travis to remind him of the real reason he went on this killing spree. Also, no, Travis wouldn't recognize him due to immediately getting drunk and forgetting about it afterwards.
And that notwithstanding, I still don't get what the point would have been to you telling him you're his dad. What were you hoping to get out of that? Getting him to drop his guard?
I literally just answered that.
I lost everything that I ever cared about. That bitch took everything.
I can help you to get even.
She's a good con artist, that's for sure. She set up some killer fights.
With people who are actually assassins. Do you guys not know what a con artist is?
Charriii sins the same thing twice, cliche. Wow, there are a lot of those here.
There's just one thing I want to ask you. Who are you?
Wasn't Jean the name of our cat? And who the hell is this Jean? She just comes out of nowhere.
She's Travis's ex-girlfriend and half-sister. It's all literally explained in a fast-forwarded cutscene coming up.
It's impossible.
Impossible? What do you mean?
It's too terrible. It alone would jack up the age rating of this game even further.
So what? Who cares?
What if the game gets delayed? You don't want this to become No More Heroes Forever, do you?
Suddenly Duke Nukem.
Bringing up Duke Nukem. No, seriously, that's the sin. Duke Nukem sucks.
I'll fast forward this so you can tell me.
What are you, a Time Lord? I didn't know you had time-bending powers. That would have been cool to know.
No, he's just breaking the fourth wall. And I've already explained why that's not a sin.
My half-brother. You know that manga called Miyuki? The Japanese one?
Wow, a Japanese manga. Way to narrow it down to literally every manga.
Except she literally says the name of the manga, so it's nowhere near as vague as you think it is.
Knowing I had nowhere to go, he took advantage of me. Ever since I can remember, he molested me. We lived in this rotten apartment.
Really? The apartment part is what got you?
This whole scene is supposed to be fast-forwarded, and even then I'm pretty sure that was made for a joke.
Imagine that. You and I. brother and sister.
Sweet home Alabama.
That singing voice, I kinda liked it. You would.
It's time to die, Mr. First Rank.
You gotta be shitting me.
Get it? All right.
That stupid laugh. I can agree with that.
Damn it! That all you got, Travis? Don't make me laugh. Mind if I ask you something? Sure. Why the hell do you call me Travis? Travis, like you're my friend or something.
Because that's your name, you dumbass. What the hell else is he supposed to call you?
It is mind-boggling how bad this sin is. I mean, Travis literally said, like you're my friend, which refers to how Henry said his name, and yet you still sin it as if Travis didn't say that. Did you ignore the second part? You had to if you thought this sin was okay. Also, I can't be the only one who notices that you've been an ass towards literally everyone in this game. I know these are fictional characters, but you still called them some awful things. Now, I know what some of you are going to say, but Tony Sonic, you've taken a few shots at Charriii as well. Yeah, but only when something is so painfully obvious that you'd have to have an IQ lower than Odie the dog to not understand. What are you, trying to be like Travis or something? Listen, you may have his attitude, but you will never have his soul or his jacket, so give it back.
Let me ask you, how do you plan to put an end to all of this? Wait a sec. You want me to tie up all these loose ends? I don't think so. You're the protagonist. I'm just a cool, handsome foil who happens to be your twin brother.
You showed up one other time and you helped us advance the story. In fact, this time you saved our life. You're literally the opposite of a foil.
Yeah, he saved Travis's life, but he also challenged Travis twice. Plus, he's pretty much the opposite of Travis in every way. Travis is brash, shoddily dressed, and arrogant, while Henry is calm, well-spoken, and well-dressed. As sparse as his encounters may be, he does qualify as a foil. Also, you probably didn't realize this given your harsh treatment of Nemesis and Elder Princess Shroob, but Henry is actually considered a very popular rival character. In fact, he's regarded as one of the greats alongside Virgil, Jean, Meta Knight, Wario, Metal Sonic, Dark Pit, and many others. So how many sins should I give you for daring to call him bad? Do I hear a little bit of sins? Do I hear a lot of sins? 25, 35, 55, sold to the man with the cowboy hat.
I know. Too bad there won't be a sequel.
Well, make up your damn mind, game. Will there not be a sequel or to be continued?
The fin only applied to the ending of the original Wii game, back when Suda51 intended No More Heroes to be a standalone game. The to be continued was thrown in the PS3 and Switch ports. Hey everyone, Tony Sonic here. Thanks for watching the video, and I hope you had a good time watching it. No More Heroes. It's definitely a cult classic, and not for the faint of heart. Trust me, the violence is just absolutely off the wall. But if you can stomach that, it's strangely addictive, and I'm glad it's been able to branch out into its own series. For better and worse, depending on who you ask. I think I prefer the original ever so slightly more than the sequel. Though that's only ever so slightly. Now, should Charriii cover the sequels? I will, but only Desperate Struggle. I won't be covering Travis Strikes Again, because I don't own Travis Strikes Again, and I also really don't care about Travis Strikes Again. But if he does do No More Heroes 3, then I'll also cover No More Heroes 3. When it releases, that is. Anyways, thanks for watching, and be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff, and I'll see you all in the next video.